plates over there, present them to the judges, and it'll be down to the scorecard, which again, we will go over in just a few minutes. Now, real quick before we get started, because we do need to start the clock, I want to introduce you to our chefs and their sous chefs very quickly here. And then we'll also learn a little bit more about them while they're cooking, because we have to get in their way a little bit to make things more difficult. First, we have Chef Jeff Newman and his sous chef, Cheryl Cappuccino Hayden. Yes. All right, in center stage here we have Chef Jessica Byers and her sous chef, Chepna Makwan. There we go. And last but certainly not least, we have Chef Ruben Asaram and Jamie Paye, the Philly sports guy. Woo! I think they might be excited. I don't know. All right. Okay, here we go. Are we ready to get things started? Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1. Take a look at your basket, chefs. See what you've got to work with. And you're going to see them pulling out their ingredients. Oh, my goodness.
What are these?
Okay, they're going through their ingredients and coming up with a plan now. And now that they've opened their basket, I can share with you what some of these mystery ingredients, well, there's only 3 mystery ingredients, what they are. The first thing we have is hemp hearts. And we were just talking about hemp a few minutes ago and its wonderful uses in agriculture. The hemp hearts are the center part of the seed. So we harvest the seed from the hemp plant, which is a cannabis plant, and then hull the seed to pull the center out. You get your hemp heart. There's no CBD or THC in the hemp heart, so don't worry. Nobody's going to be stumbling out of here after eating any of these dishes. And 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts contains 11 grams of protein. 11 grams. I don't know what the, Jessica, can you tell me what the daily, recommended daily allowance of protein is for?
Don't worry about that.
I sure can. I didn't know I'd have to put on my physician assistant hat tonight.
I'm going to put them all on.
So your daily protein requirement is going to vary based on your age and your activity level, but usually it's about 0.8 milligrams per kilogram per day. That's a good amount. And guess what? There's a lot of protein there in those hemp hearts.
So if I weigh 180 pounds, I'm not saying I do. If I weighed 180 pounds, how far will 11 grams get me for the day?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm 2 cocktails in, Patrick. Come on.
Okay, I'll ask you tomorrow. Okay, so first ingredient, again, hemp hearts. Hemp's being used, studying its effects in groundwater at the Stroud Center. It's a great ingredient for this particular competition. Our next ingredient, secret ingredient in the basket that the chefs must use in their dish is the pawpaw fruit from Weaver's Way. Anybody here never heard of a pawpaw before? No? Okay. Everybody's seen the Jungle Book. So the pawpaw is a native plant of Pennsylvania and was introduced to Europeans in 1541 when Native Americans introduced it to the Spanish traveler Hernando de Soto. Let's see, what else? According to Kentucky State University's Cooperative Extension Program, pawpaws are high in vitamin C, magnesium, iron, copper, manganese, potassium, and some essential amino acids. So it's a winner. Now our last secret ingredient that you're going to see over here in the red bottle, well, it's red on that too. Everybody's got a red bottle, is kombucha. Kombucha is like my favorite. Mine and my daughter's our favorite drink. Donated from Olga, founder of Baba's Brew in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Chef Olga uses local produce and 3 different types of tea to create her unique kombucha. So it'll be interesting to see how that impacts the dish. So hemp, pawpaw fruit, and kombucha. And I have to say, I do a lot of these cooking competitions, and I've never seen this combination before. This is interesting. Okay, let's check in with our teams and see what is going on. So I know we don't have an overhead video camera here to show you all. So Cappuccino here is scooping out the pawpaw, getting it all down. It almost kind of looks like an avocado. The skin's a little flimsier than an avocado. Well, it depends on the avocado, but a good ripe avocado, flimsier than that. The flesh looks and I think tastes even a little bit like a banana. You got it. And let's see. Jeff, looks like you're making pasta. Yeah, and you think you're gonna get this done?
I don't know. I got a rolling thing.
Well, that's a start. Okay. All right. So Chef and Cap on their way, making pasta, scraping pawpaws. Over here, ladies, Jessica and Chetna. How we doing?
What do you want me to do with this? You want me to mix it?
Very good.
Excellent. She's like, good. Good, leave me alone. Get out of my face. All right. Well, it looks like we're chopping up some ginger. We're grating some ginger. Got some garlic, cherry tomatoes out. Got this wheel of spices out here.
How much do you want?
I don't see the I see the pawpaws, hemp hearts, and kombucha are here. Nothing is incorporated yet. Okay. Fellas, Ruben, Jamie, how we doing?
Amazing. Where's the guy? Oh, hey.
What's up?
Just starting off. Yeah, just starting off.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what this thing is.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You said that this thing is native to Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Where? I'm not from Pennsylvania.
All over Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Okay.
All over Pennsylvania. I think it's more.
I'm all over Pennsylvania. It's the first time I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I only heard of pawpaw fruits about 5 years ago. So, and I grew up here. So, you're not the only one. Okay, so pawpaw in the bowl over here. Looks like Jamie is skinning some garlic. Okay, so we're early on.
All right, so you want just 6 cloves? Yeah. 1, 2.
Jessica, can you give me the time check? Time check.
Got you. Now I understand.
I'm gonna go around to the clock.
Okay. We didn't start exactly at 8.
We have about 40 minutes left.
40
We're about
minutes
5 minutes down.
Okay, 5 minutes down. 40 minutes left, chefs. 40 minutes left. Now, we're going to talk to our chefs again in a few minutes. But before we do that, I thought I'd cover some of the other ingredients because the entire dish itself cannot just be composed of hemp hearts, pawpaws, and kombucha. That would be a little light on details. So back here in the back, all of the chefs have access to these pantries back here. There's different equipment, pans, utensils, and of course, herbs, spices, beans, pasta, all kinds of things back here. These things were all donated from a few different people to make tonight possible. I want to mention the Garden of Health. Garden of Health Inc. Food Bank distributes fresh produce and food that is free from the top 8 allergens. They distribute these to food pantries and low-income senior housing projects and community groups throughout Montgomery and Bucks counties of Pennsylvania. So they donated all the produce that's available to our chefs to use here today. So we're very, very grateful for that. Also, all the dry ingredients. So that means all these fabulous spices and things that are back here were donated by Weaver's Way. If you're not familiar with Weaver's Way Co-op, they are a member-owned cooperative market in, I think they have 3 locations in Philadelphia here, and they're about to open another one. Anyone can shop at the co-op. You don't have to be a member, but it's great to be a member, so please do check out Weaver's Way Co-op. Last, but certainly not least, is the Culinary Collective. They came through with a very special ingredient, which is masa, the dough that we made available for everybody to use tonight. They are a collection of private, co-working, and commercial kitchen spaces for Philly's thriving local chef community. That is Culinary Collective. All right.
Sharp knives.
Okay, real quick too, I will just run through a few of the items that are back there in the pantry. So we have garlic, ginger, green onions, hot peppers, lemon, lettuce, onions, oranges, parsley, potatoes, radishes, tomatoes, limes. I think there were sesame seeds on the back one. Yes. Sesame seeds, sushi ginger, Thai chili paste, Worcestershire sauce, cinnamon. There's cornstarch, chicken bouillon, capers, corn flour. There's a lot of stuff back there. There's a lot of options for creativity. So, okay, that completes.
So this is what you do. It's really so you just
Not yet.
All right, cappuccino. You got some. Is this boiling red wine I see over here?
That is the kombucha that's boiling right now.
That's the kombucha that's boiling down. Now, is that your idea or is that chef's idea?
That's the idea.
Oh, chef said boil that kombucha down until you wanted to syrup.
I've never had kombucha before, so this will be my first time actually trying that. Fermentation scares me.
I think fermentation is probably involved in some of your favorite things. Yeah.
It's just in liquid form.
Okay, chef,
This is what
are you
happens
looking for
when
a syrup
we're
out of this
cooking here. Let's
kombucha?
go.
What's your plan there?
Doing a syrup, so it's gonna be a sweet pasta.
Nice. Okay.
Green onion.
Ooh, that's a twist. A sweet pasta. I don't know that I've ever had a sweet pasta. Is that typical northern? Okay. All right. Now he's getting regional with the cuisine. Okay, he's got a good plan. Pasta. Okay. Well, it's a take on northern Italian cuisine. Okay. Very good. I got it. Hey, ladies. Oh, Jessica's got fans. Okay. All right. How's it coming along here? Oh, okay. We are working with the. Is that ground beef? Ground beef. Ground beef. Onions and garlic in there. Cumin. Onions, garlic, cumin. Hemp seeds. There you go. You're proteining up your protein. You know. Very good. This is going to be fortified protein. Excellent. Okay.
Can you pack those? A little
I wonder.
bit
I'm not sure. I'm the.
drier. Sure.
So I don't know what's going on over here. It's going to be some kind of meatball or patty, or they're making a quick sausage. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. And is this the masa?
Yes.
Ah, so you're using the masa for sure.
Yes.
Excellent. And I see a couple of what cut of meat is that there?
That is a New York strip.
Two New York. Okay.
Three.
Okay. There's the third one. You're trying the next one up. Okay, I got you. So we got 3 New York strips. That's going to make three happy judges.
That's what I like to eat.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
You guys have a little bit more than 30 minutes left.
A little bit more than 30 minutes.
It's like the voice of God that sounds like that. It's
34 minutes exactly.
Did you say, Steve, did you say 34?
33:56.
33:56. Okay, 33:56. Good to know. Okay.
I'm trying to stay out of the way right now.
Okay, we're going to do a little getting to know our chefs a little bit. Our chefs and our sous chefs, of course. So let's talk a little bit more about him. Chef Ruben Asaram. Born in India, raised in New York, Chef Ruben's passion for food was driven by the values instilled in him by his family, teaching him that food is a vehicle for conversations and that it has the power to bring different people together to learn about different cultures. Chef Ruben graduated from the Culinary Institute of America, or as we like to call it, the other CIA, and went on to work for a Michelin star restaurant. Maybe he'll tell you a little bit about that. And Chef Ruben has a deep respect and love for the food and flavors of the world and non-traditional flavor pairings. You can find him at the helm of various pop-up restaurants in and around Philadelphia. He's got a few dates coming up, I know. I think September 26th and October 14th. And October 9th. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we can tell you more about that a little bit later. And working with chef here is Jamie, the Philly sports guy, Paye. Yeah, I think I'm a little nervous I was going to say it wrong. He makes me nervous. Jamie is a fan of Philadelphia and all of its teams. He creates and hosts social media and media broadcast content as Philadelphia's #1 sports fan. He has hundreds of thousands of social media followers under the handle The Philly Sports Guy. Jamie is also known to make a mean steak. And
I'll go grab
I think he'd like to say that saying that he has a passion for Philadelphia is quite the understatement. So how is it working together here, fellas? Everything working out okay?
working wonderful. We got the steak marinating. He's grabbing some more stuff over there. Looks like we're about to win this.
So it's like, he was making the marinade in the blender. Did you see what he put in there? Is it yogurt or some kind of creamy factor?
No, actually, we put in that fruit.
Oh, the pawpaw.
Yeah.
Oh, pawpaw marinade. Excellent.
You guys don't have a drink, what you do?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was taking the trash out.
That'll be next year. All right. So what else do you have going on in this marinade aside from the pawpaw fruit?
So garlic, a little bit of soy sauce, and then cumin, paprika. And I'm actually gonna add a little bit of ginger.
You're gonna add a little bit of what?
Ginger.
A little bit of ginger. Okay, so no sugar in there, right?
No sugar, no sugar.
So it's just be the
It's all
sweet.
natural. I like to use natural stuff.
Right. So it's just the natural sugars from the pawpaw.
Yeah.
Sweet. Excellent.
It has enough like stuff in it to actually make the meat a little bit softer, so I don't have to use anything else to make it. Yeah, you know what?
All right.
Later on.
Excellent. Excellent. Sure. No, you're already over here.
Yeah, this is not something you normally see me do here, but this is what we're doing. We're cooking steak. This is it. This is what it looks like right now. Doesn't look like much, but this is the winning dish right here.
All right. We're
Right
gonna
here.
switch gears here a little bit, and we're gonna talk. We'll still get to learn a little bit more about our chefs. What did I do with my last piece? Yeah, we're gonna learn a little bit more about our judges. Our judges are over here poking around, seeing what's going on, which is always a good idea. Tony, you got to come over here too, buddy.
What do you want me to do?
Get in there and poke around, ask lots of questions. We'll start off with Tony. Introduce Tony Luke Jr., a true son of South Philly and founder of Tony Luke's. Tony Luke's is a food empire that has redefined the Philly sandwich experience, and it has twice been hailed by Gourmet Magazine for quality and innovation, and is a member of Philadelphia Magazine's Best of Philly Hall of Fame. He's been featured in many TV shows, including Man vs. Food, Throwdown with Bobby Flay, Not My Mama's Meals, Dinner Impossible, and more. What do you think so far about the competition?
Great. I really prefer being on that side of the table than on this side. There's a tremendous amount of pressure when you have a certain amount of time to get it done, especially when you don't even know the ingredients that you're using, and then it gets judged.
No.
It's a lot of pressure. And let me tell you, it's no fun judging either, because most of the time all the nails are great, and usually somebody wins by just that little something extra.
Right, and you know what they say about pressure? Pressure makes diamonds, right? Pressure makes diamonds. All right, there we go. Thank you. You know where I was going. You were like, I saw you get nervous. Yeah. It's all PG up here tonight. So yeah, that's all right. Okay, next, let's meet. Where did Kevin go? Kevin, you left already. Come on. Next, we're going to meet Chef Kevin Steak Cooper. He's a cookbook author, executive chef of Succulent Imagination, and he was raised right here in Philadelphia. He enlisted in the Army, traveled the world for 6 years, where he's exposed to a wide variety of cooking styles, and he's the winner of Food Network's Guy's Chance of a Lifetime. Did you win these other ones too? Oh, and he also won Guy's Grocery Games, Cooks versus Cons, and he competed in Canada's Fire Masters.
Yeah, man. That's what I do. I compete and I win, and I love food.
Nice. This is a man who knows about pressure. Good. So you know the value of kind of like getting in their way and making it difficult. You know, you can make it exciting for the folks, right?
Yeah. I just want them to have fun with it. If you have fun and just cook from your heart, you'll be great. The food is going to be delicious either way.
Cool. Thank you very, very much. All right. And last but certainly not least, the brains and the brawn behind this competition is Jessica DeLuise, the wellness kitchenista. DeLuise. I always say okay. Jessica is a physician's assistant with a master's degree in health science, a certified culinary medicine specialist, TV host, QVC on-air guest expert, and 2021 Emmy Award winner. Jessica combines her more than 10 years of medical experience, inquisitive and upbeat personality, passion for food, and knack for education to create and present impactful information as a featured keynote speaker, workshop leader, and across broad media outlets around the world. And I think folks can watch you on Amazon, right?
Yeah, I'm on, not anymore on Amazon, but if you go to the Wellness Kitchenista, you'll find all the links to all the shows, all those Emmy Award winning shows.
Nice. Okay, so they're not on Amazon, they're on the wellnesskitchenista.com. Wellnesskitchenista.com. Check it out. Yeah, how many episodes?
We have 10 episodes in our first season, and second season coming later this year.
Oh, sweet.
Here, actually.
That is a beautiful thing. So what do you think about what you're seeing? Because this is the result of all your hard work, your many phone calls, emails, and hours sweating out the details. What do you think?
I think it's so amazing that each team has something so unique with the same basket ingredient. I mean, we have pasta, we have meatballs with an Indian flair, we have tacos, all a little bit different, but the same ingredients. It's kind of great to see them using their minds and putting it all to work.
And I think your work is cut out for you, and it's going to be tough.
Oh, so tough. I can't believe I would taste all this food.
Well, I mean, tasting it'll be easy. It's just picking one. It's like, which one of your kids do you love the most?
That is true. You're right.
All right. We'll let you get back to it. Woo. Are we gonna...
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
We went from over there for size.
All right, we have 25 minutes, just under 25 minutes left in the competition, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to learn a little bit more about our next set of chefs here. Chef Jessica Byers and Chetna Makwan. I didn't say it right the first time. That's good. Okay. Jessica trained at the Le Cordon Bleu. Le Cordon Bleu. Is that how you say it? Oh, I don't know. And this was in California, though, right? California campus. So she's a wife of a military member, which has allowed her to travel and explore new cultures, new cuisines. She and her family moved from Iceland to Point Mugu. I gotta say it. Point Mugu Naval Base in California. That's where she attended Le Cordon Bleu. It gave her the opportunity to work for Food Network shows like Daytime Emmys, George Lucas AFI Awards, and many Wolfgang Puck events. Wolfgang Puck give you the discount on all that cool, pots and pans. No, it's too bad. Okay. She also finds a way to contribute and support her community in many ways, like coaching boys lacrosse, raising money for charities and organizations such as the Equity Project out of Kensington. So, meet Jessica. All right, where'd Chet? Oh, there you are. All right. Hey, are you going to be here for long, or should I wait for you over here? Oh, good. Okay. Chetna Makwan. Chetna is a TV host and a food blogger. She's the founder of Spice Culture Cooking and a home chef that is dedicated to sharing Indian cuisine and culture through social media content, cooking classes, and cooking demos. Chetna's goal is to make Indian food less intimidating and more practical for everyday cooking. You can check out her blog at thespiceopedia.com. That's thespiceopedia.com. Yes.
It's corn. Oh, I'm.
All right, great. So now we want to meet. Ooh, look at that pasta roll. Oh my gosh, she's getting flour on my cards. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Jeez, ladies. This place. That's all right. They're all going in the recycling bin. After that, we're coming over to talk to you anyway. We got to learn a little bit more about our last set of contestants, Chef and sous chef Jeff Newman and Cappuccino Hayden. So Chef Jeff has been in the food and beverage industry for 20 years, and he's cooked market-driven food for Michelin star chefs all around the world. He's currently developing High-Low Taco, a Philly restaurant focused on barbecue and handmade flour tortillas. He's driven by simple, tasty food without pretense that respects the growers that make it possible. And, you know, coming from the Department of Agriculture, I appreciate that.
Good.
On behalf of
Probably
all
one of my
farmers,
best.
thank you.
All
right. Sous chef, Cappuccino Hayden. We'll just call her Cap. She likes to be called Cap. She has a little fantasy that she's in the Avengers, and we call her Cap. That's the thing. Anyway, iHeartRadio host, born and raised in Miami, and attended Florida A&M University in Tallahassee. Cappuccino received her bachelor's in science and newspaper journalism and decided to stick with radio. She spent 7 years at KMJJ in Shreveport, Louisiana, as the assistant program director and midday host, and she's been in Philadelphia on WUSL Power 99 doing middays for 10 years now. Yes. So you're Philadelphian now, right?
Basically, I am.
Yeah. So, okay. I mean, after 10 years.
I've learned streets more than my
You want more than this in here?
All right, cool. So Cappuccino is a learner, a speaker, a mom, a wife, and a social butterfly. She will tell you what's on her mind, and she enjoys music. So what do you think? What do you think the chances are of taking this thing home tonight?
I think we got it. No pressure at all.
What do you think is the key factor of your dish that's just going to push it over the edge for the judges?
The fact that Chef Jeff is making pasta by hand, man.
I know I have to say, there's a beautiful glisten on your cheeks. It's just, you know, it's like one of those filters from one of those social media apps that makes your thing all glistening and glittery, but it's natural. It's probably where they got the idea. All right. Ladies, how do you feel about your chances?
I think we're going to do great. I think it's a good collaboration between both of our dishes and what's important to both of us. So I'm excited to share that.
So you're making two different things?
Oh, we're making one dish, but kind of like a fusion.
Okay, fusion. What do you think is going to be the part of your dish that's going to push it over the top and beat the competition?
I don't know. They're both pretty good, I think, personally. Meatballs are going to be great. Sauce is going to be great. So it's going to be like pretty nice and spicy.
All right. So it's going to be the seasoning is what we're down to over here. Okay, all right. So over here, it's just Chef Jeff's sweaty cheeks. Well, you missed that whole conversation. And over here, it's the seasoning. All right. Gentlemen. Ooh.
Take forever.
What's he smoking? All right, let's keep going.
All right, I didn't want to interrupt your conference there. So my question is, I'm asking everybody, what is it about your dish, that one element of your dish that you think is going to put it over the top against the competition?
Probably that thing, because that's disgusting.
Okay, so the kombucha, the thing that you like the least, will end up being the thing that makes your dish the best.
Yeah, hopefully it'll make the steaks a bit softer, because I'm going to flash cook it pretty much.
Okay, all righty, here we go. Here we go. All right, Judge Jessica.
I wish I was watching it. No, it's okay.
How are we doing for time now?
We only have 18 minutes left.
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
TikTok. You can do a lot in 18 minutes. You can do a lot. You just have to be motivated.
You know, you can, but I think now's the time. Start looking at those plates, thinking about how you're going to present that dish.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go over the judging criteria after our next segment, and we're going to stop by. Where are we doing this exactly, Jessica? Okay. All right. Tell me.
Give me a mic.
All right, great. So everybody, Neil is going to be doing a. I think I'm too close to the speaker there.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to introduce Neil, who's going to do a cocktail demonstration for everybody. Anybody who enjoys a nice cocktail, let's learn a little something new from Neil.
Yeah, appreciate everybody's attention. Honestly, thanks for coming out for a great cause. Chefs, you're doing a great job. I will distract the judges, get them all loosened up for you. All right. Honestly, with this cause and what they do with the environmental education and the preservation, I really wanted to showcase something that the cocktail industry can do to limit our waste really on the environment and do our part with our footprint that we're doing. So I wanted to showcase a little bit of a cocktail that we do at our bar program, using culinary techniques that really limit what we do to the environment and really help out. So my lovely bartender Bree here is going to be mixing up what we call Lehigh Valley Housewives #2. If I change the recipe to #3, it might have to be called Prenup. I'm not sure yet. But it's going to be 1.5 ounces of stateside vodka. We'll follow that up with a 1/2 ounce of Giffard rhubarb liqueur. A little bit of dry curacao, a little beer from dry curacao, get that orange in there. And then the fun really comes from the super lemon juice that we use, which is a great technique that we use fresh rinds of lemons, and we mix that with the appropriate balance of citric and malic acids. Draws out a lot of those oils and that flavor from those lemons. We then juice the lemons and recombine them, so we essentially double our yield, which really helps to minimize our waste when it comes to citrus usage. And then we also are going to add a little bit of a strawberry cordial on there. The fun comes with the strawberry cordial is when we're done straining out all of that cordial, we actually take the strawberry guts and all of that fun, extra, excess strawberry. We reblend it with some apples, some lemons, some sugar. We do that low and slow in the oven, and we actually make some strawberry fruit roll-ups. So we use every part of the strawberry. We use it as our garnish, and then we top it with some prosecco. So really fun, straightforward flavor profile, but I think is a great showcase of some of the techniques to limit waste. Not only in the culinary field, you should be looking for it in the cocktail field as well. And I think everybody should support this cause, support some people that are doing some great things around the area. So thank you so much. Here's fruit roll-up.
Can you do that with any fruit? So any fruit that you have cores from, can you do that?
Honestly, I go off of my chefs a lot for a lot of the things that we co-do. But I believe any kind of fruit, you can really, it's a matter of really getting that moisture out, get a little pectin in there, some sugar, dehydrating it to the point of becoming that kind of elasticity. So it's a great way for kids and you know, your younger people to have a healthier route of some candy aspects, and you know, use some excess stuff in the process. So we're gonna get the chefs liquored up here. We appreciate it, guys. And honestly, I'd be remiss if I didn't say go Birds. You know. So thank you. Enjoy yourselves.
All right, thank you so very much. That looks and sounds delicious. Lucky judges. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to draw your attention to the 3 baskets in front of our competitors here. There's one in front of each of their stations. You can use your raffle ticket to vote for who you think is going to win. The winner of the competition is going to pick a ticket, and that person will win half the raffle money. So from that particular drawing. So it's a great way of kind of hedging your bet. You know, you get into a smaller group, but you know, if your contestants don't win, then you will not be in the drawing for that particular basket. All right, now that we are saucing up the judges, it's a good time to go over the judging criteria. So any good competition needs good criteria by which to be judged. And tonight, for the BD culinary competition, we're looking at 5 categories here. 20 points per category. The first category is, of course, presentation. They always say we eat with our eyes first. So presentation is going to be the first 20 points. Second 20 points, taste or craveability, meaning this is amazing and I want to have more, I want to have it again. I learned to make it at home so I can have it whenever I want it. The third category for 20 points is creativity. Use of the common ingredients, meaning those 3 ingredients that they knew they had to feature, and they're going to have to explain how they feature them to the judge. So the creativity of using those 3 ingredients. Second last, fourth. Also for 20 points, technique. So how did they cook it? How is the sear on the steak? How is the knife work on the produce, on the vegetables? How is it seasoned? You know, all that technique that goes into it, 20 points. And the last, and certainly one of the most important, is low waste. So we want to see that they use the entirety of ingredients in their dish. Maybe not every dish, but as often as they can, that they could use the entirety of something and not leave much of that product behind. So these will be questions the judges might have for them as they score the dishes. Now, Cap, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to cruise through everybody here and get kind of the state of the world with your dishes.
I'd like to point out we only have 10 minutes left.
10 minutes
in the
left.
competition.
So these look like mini ravioli or something. I mean, huh? Candy wraps. Okay, so we're calling it what it looks like. Candy wraps. Okay, candy wraps, and this is the pawpaw in here. Pawpaw and Ricotta. All right. Excellent. These look beautiful. They actually look like little pieces of like Werther's candies. Yeah, like the wrapping. Awesome. And the syrup is cooling off over here. We got something else boiling in the pan over here. Oh, there's our hemp hearts. Okay, so hemp hearts are here. Kombucha is in the syrup, and the pawpaw is inside the pasta. So we have use of all three of the ingredients. They just have to all end up on the plate, and we'll have a qualified dish from Cap and Jeff. Okay, checking in with Jessica and Chetna now. Looks like the meatballs are coming along. Cooked most of the way, not all the way, but most of the way through, so they don't have too far to go. And the time they've got left, it should be enough. We have some eggplant. Big sheets of eggplant. We're pureeing the sauce back here. Sauce with the meatballs and lighter.
Yeah, we just turn back on. That's right now. We thought we were a little bit. Just one tablespoon.
Anybody have a lighter?
We got a special announcement.
Hey, everybody, can you please put your tickets in a basket in the front of the stations? Whoever you think the winner will be, put your ticket in their basket, all right?
All right, we are just exchanging the propane cartridge, and we're going to be back on top over here. So that's one of the things you have to remember in these cooking competitions is sometimes things can go wrong, and you still have to make time. That's what makes it exciting. All right, a lot of voting going on over here, and I will say it looks like the steak is coming together for our team. Got the masa into like 3 little crusts. Looks beautiful. Hey. Okay, judges. Kevin, we'll start with you. So you're over there poking around, asking questions. What are you have any thoughts about anything you saw going on over there? Anything in the pan?
Absolutely. I'm very impressed with the pasta making, and I'm also excited about tasting Chetna's and Jessica's dishes because they're using spices that I'm very familiar with: fenugreek, cumin, coriander, a little turmeric. And it was something about the marinade that Ruben and Jamie had that was kind of intriguing to me as well. So I'm excited about trying these dishes.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how everybody reacts to them as well. Especially, I was intrigued about when Ruben said that the pawpaw was going to have enough acid in it to tenderize the meat. You need that acid. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
It's like, and I agree, but they also have the kombucha as well, right? So, you know, the kombucha is very acidic. So I'm trying to figure out how they're going to like play that into the pawpaw.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Jessica, same question to you. You were over there poking around, asking questions, looking at stuff. What do you have any kind of thoughts that you want to share with everybody?
I just am impressed with all their creativity. That is something that we're judging them on, and I just think it's great to see how they're all using these ingredients in really unique ways. How it all comes together. I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited to taste it.
Tony, yes, my friend, you were over there as well, poking around, asking questions, knocking stuff over. What do you? Yeah. Did you have any thoughts about what you saw that you want to share?
I got to tell you, what really impressed me is they're so concentrated, but not thrown. Like they're not nervous. They're just very focused and very concentrated on what they're doing, and that's very impressive because I've been on that side of the table, and it's a very nerve-wracking place to be. but they're keeping their composure. Everything smells incredible. It just smells great. Everything looks great. And they all look like they know what they're doing. Not like know what they're doing skill-wise, like they know the dish that they're making. They're very confident in what they're doing. That's why I'm so excited to taste all this food.
Great. Well, thank you so much. That's so true. You know, these are all professionals, and what nobody gets to see is the emotional turmoil that's happening behind the eyes, because they're standing there in front of everybody watching them, and they know they're about to be judged, and you know, when there's winners, there's losers, right? I mean, like, not everybody can win. You know, everybody gets to win because they got to come to this cool event, so they win in that way. But the only one person will be the champ of the BC's culinary competition. So, and I see over here, we have a mere 6 minutes left in the competition, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna swing back here and check in on our chefs, see if anybody's got plates out yet, if they're thinking about garnish, you know, final seasoning, if they're, you know. Judges, did any of you see people tasting what was in their pan?
You know what? I didn't see anybody tasting, but we went over there a little bit early, so maybe it wasn't ready to be tasted yet.
You know what? I even had a little taste myself. Jeff, yes, I did. I tasted a little bit of the ricotta that Jeff and Cheryl was over there making. It's amazing. I'm excited to taste their dish.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Let's see how it's coming together over here for our competitors. I didn't need to walk in front of the speaker. Ooh, it's really foamy on top there. What do we got in the pan?
Hemp seed butter.
Brown hemp seed butter. Hemp heart butter. Hemp heart butter. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so brown hemp heart butter. We've got brown hemp heart butter. We've got kombucha syrup made from what variety of kombucha is this? Ruby Sipper. I love it.
What's that?
Hibiscus. It's hibiscus that's making it red. Okay, so you have a kombucha with a kind of hibiscus sort of undertones in the syrup, hemp heart butter, and the pawpaw and the ricotta. This is going to be so interesting. This seems like a really sophisticated dish, honestly.
Hurry.
And speaking of sophisticated, this smells sophisticated. Oh my goodness gracious. Those are probably the best meatballs that have ever been made. Yeah, they look amazing. Okay, the eggplant's coming together. We're probably down around 5 or 4.5 minutes now, I'm guessing. Oh, plating is happening. The judges, Jessica and Chetna, are plating. Here we go. Okay, we're getting the sauces lined up next to each other. 3 beautiful plates. Remember, presentation is 20 points. So, you know, don't forget that, I guess. All right, let's see how our fellas are doing over here. Ooh, they are plating as well. Okay, so I see the little masa crusts. Ooh, lots of beautiful meat. Is that like a corn relish? What is that, corn salad?
Yeah, like made a little corn salad with a little bit of kombucha and cumin, a little bit of, what else did I use? Yeah, hemp seeds.
All right, so the kombucha and the hemp seeds are both in the corn salad. Wow, this is a beautiful looking presentation we got going on here too. So that's cool.
You know what's on? We got 3 minutes.
I'd say everybody's dishes are coming together nicely. There's plating going on. Oh, and now Jeff and Cap are getting ready to plate themselves, and that's all 3 of them. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. In 2.5 minutes, well, in 2.5 minutes, they're going to be done cooking. That's what's going to happen. 2.5 minutes. And 2.5 minutes, our judges are going to start smiling because they're going to be eating some of this fabulous food I've been watching come together up here. I have to say, there are very impressive and interesting factors in every single dish up here. Everybody is ingredient compliant, so we don't have to worry about that. So remember, it's the hemp hearts. It's the interior part of the shell of the seed from the hemp plant. Cannabis sativa, currently being researched by Stroud Water Research Center and how it affects groundwater when you grow hemp. We also have kombucha from Olga and pawpaws, native fruit. Native fruit to Pennsylvania. I think it even grows all the way down to the tropics, pawpaws. And very, on the outside, kind of like an avocado. On the inside, the flesh and flavor of a banana-esque type of fruit.
Hey, chefs, we have 1 minute left. So start to get those plates together. Make sure all of your ingredients are on those plates.
All right. 1 minute. I think everybody's going to make it.
We'll see if there's one.
I mean, I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but I really think everybody's going to make it.
I tried. Here's mine. All right, perfect.
All right. Wow.
Whoa.
Yes. Bring them over here and present. Hey, can I just have your phone? We got somebody to present. Here
Yeah,
we
we're still doing it. We're still here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chefs, everybody done? Nice.
Where? That's right. The big winner's right here. Right here.
Great job done by all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we already have our first team, Jeff and Cappuccino here. They finished a few minutes ahead of the count. They've already presented their dishes to the chefs, to the judges. Next, Jessica and Chetna, if you want to take your dishes on over and present them. And then in just a minute after that, we'll have you go over there, and just as soon as they're done making the presentation. Let's get here. Do you want to give a summary of your dish to the audience while they're presenting?
So we have pawpaw caramelle, which is caramelle kind of means candy wrapper in Italian. So it's a sweet shape for a sweet pasta filling. Hemp heart brown butter with a little bit of sage, lemon zest, and a touch of lemon juice. And then we made a syrup out of the Baba's bucha with a little bit of honey. And then on top.
Hold on, Patrick. We need all the teams over here, and we need a lot of love and round of applause for all these teams. First of all,
bring your last dish over, gentlemen. Gentlemen, Ruben, you want to bring your dish over? Bring your dish over. Bring your dish over. Yeah. And you guys, come on over. All right, you just presented your dish, correct? Good. I'm going to get the lowdown on your dish when they're done.
Jeff, Cap, come over here, my dear friends, so we can get you in the mic.
All right, guys, you're coming with me.
Describe the dish to
You're coming with me. Let's go.
So it's a nutmeg Parmesan cheese inside. So it's sweet, but not too sweet. It's savory sweet. Caramelle is caramel in Italian. It's basically meant to look like a candy shape since it's a sweet filling. And then we use.
And we're still doing this, so give me a second. I'm going to change this around to the other camera.
A little bit of sage, sage and nutmeg, Parmesan cheese on top, as well as Baba's bucha with a little bit of honey as a little bit of a syrup. So again, balancing sweet, savory.
All right, we're not going to be able to do that other switch.
Swanky night, so we tried to make something luxurious and rich. There is lots of brown butter on the plate. That's intentional because, it tastes good. You didn't bother me none.
I get yelled at all the time.
Hey man, this look amazing. Where is the kombucha?
The kombucha is the syrup. So that red syrup you see is the kombucha.
Jeff, have you ever made a sweet pasta before? This is the first for you?
Not at first. I've made sweet pasta. I even love sweet pasta. I spent a lot of time learning it.
You like that? You like that?
I'm sorry, I didn't really get in your way. Oh, we could have had some fresh koi.
All right, Jessica and Jenna, you want to step over here and talk a little bit about your dish to the judges about it? All right, go ahead and talk about tell the judges all about your dish and answer their questions.
All right. It is a Mediterranean meatball with a smoky pawpaw sauce and a Indian style yogurt sauce with seared eggplant.
So tell us exactly where each ingredient is. So where's the kombucha?
It's in the sauce.
In the red sauce?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And the hemp seeds are in the meatballs?
Yep.
And this was team number 1. So, obviously, you didn't get to see them much when you're cooking because we were cooking. So, good work, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. What do you want, Nick? I didn't see.
That thing over there. That's he will. Yeah. We were sweating over the steak. The steak was really big.
Onion, ginger, garlic, and clove. Trifecta.
Seems like you have a couple of fans here, Jenna.
No, right?
All right, judges, any further questions for Jenna and Jess?
No, we're good.
Okay, all right, let's bring up our last team, Ruben and Jamie.
Yeah! Over here, Rube.
Yes,
I was like ready to.
present and
So I made a shrimp steak sope. I'm gonna do some mustard broth. Season it a little bit with broth. And then I made a smoked beef puree with a little bit of cumin, which is and then that's actually my signature colored sauce that I do because I love that color. And then
That's ruby red.
yeah, that's actually awesome. And then I made a corn salad with a little tomato and cumin, a little bit of
Kombucha?
no, yeah, a little bit of kombucha. The pickled peppers that you have in the jar, and
Ginger.
ginger's in the steak. So I marinated the steak for a good 10 minutes with pawpaw. I made a marinated with pawpaw, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, and a little bit of kombucha. And then you take it for 10 minutes. A little bit of salt pepper.
Where are the
And she's already in the corn salad. Yes. And just want to squeeze a little bit. I actually tried to run there a lot, but it's a little bit enough.
How are we meant to eat it? We pick it up?
You can, but it's steak, so just cut it. Like, without the,
Here's everybody over here. Look at that. This is a great crowd here for this event. A lot of fun. Yep, that's right. Me and this guy were cooking.
all right, judges, do you have any more questions?
Yeah.
So we can set them.
even though I yelled at you for the
That's
steak.
all right, my man. Hey, listen. Like I said, I'm used to getting yelled at, so I ain't worried about that. So you gotta tell me what to do. That's right. And I'm gonna do whatever I need to. My man. Good work. Good work, guys.
then at the end, I was just like,
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
So let's see what the crowd
And
thinks.
when they're eating the whole thing, that's a good thing.
Think that perhaps Jamie and Ruben are going to take this thing.
Yeah!
Okay. There's definitely a few people.
That's me.
How about, who here thinks Jessica and Jen are?
I think they paid them all.
Did you stop the audience? My goodness. Okay, so there are just a couple of fans of Jessica and Jen. Okay. All right, how about Jeff and Cappuccino? All right. Respectable all the way around. Respectable cheering for all of our teams. I'll tell you, three very different dishes.
It's tough here. I'm going to see if I can switch it around here.
To even the two meat dishes are totally different. It's really beautiful. The way, yes, add comments, please.
We forgot to say it because this was about reutilization, and we did that by what's not there. Yes, animal husbandry takes a lot of water, so we actually created a vegetarian dish.
Oh, did you hear that, judges?
And we had no waste. We used everything.
We didn't reutilize any ingredients and scraps, but what we did was we very intentionally left something off, which was any animal protein. Because animal husbandry uses a lot of water, so we wanted to keep it vegetarian.
Yeah. It's got the competitive eye of the tiger right here. Jeff came to win tonight.
Are you either one of you vegetarian?
I'll eat vegetarian when I need to.
That's how I feel.
Cheeks was getting in your eye.
If it's the only thing on the menu, I'll eat it.
Anybody, let's see, does anybody in the crowd have any questions for the chefs? Anybody out there want to ask one of our chefs a question? Yes? Okay, here we go. Demand, tell, what's your name?
My name is Candy.
Candy, and who do you want to ask a question?
Jessica, do you do private dinners? Yes? Could I please have your number?
There we go. Yes. Nice. Always be ready to do business. You know? Excellent. All right, so score one gig for Jessica. That's excellent.
I still think she paid for that. That was a paid advertisement.
You know, anybody else have a question? Yeah.
Are you giving out sample meatballs?
We might have to do some kind of lottery here to see. All right, we just need forks to the judges' table, please. Okay, anybody else have questions for the chefs they want to ask? Yes, you on?
Hi. Hi, my name is Nikki. I just wanted to ask any of you, what did you find of the ingredients that was the most difficult to work with?
Okay. All right, which ingredient, chefs? Ruben, we'll start with you. Which ingredient did you find most difficult to work with?
Definitely kombucha. So I tried to use it like as a marinade as much as I could, and like the acidity was good enough to use as a vinegar. So I hate kombucha, by the way. So.
Oh, there's kombucha.
Okay, so for Ruben it was kombucha. Jessica, what do you think? What was the most difficult of the three?
For the same reason, I don't like it.
Okay, so you don't like kombucha, and it was the most difficult thing for you. Okay. All right, Jeff?
Same, but I think I had too much red Tylenol as a child. So like any red berry flavored liquid, I usually don't like.
Okay.
I love kombucha. I just don't like berry flavor.
So you do like kombucha?
I love.
Okay, so it's not because you don't like kombucha. You don't like red.
The berry flavor.
Berry flavor. Okay.
I don't like the berry.
Okay, so tomatoes are okay.
Yeah.
Raspberries, not so much.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's terrible because you're missing out on raspberries.
Red jelly or interest.
The childhood trauma. It's a real thing. Okay. Let's see, what should we do next? Judges, how much more time do we need? Yes. Yes, that's a question.
Have any of the cooks cooked with any of those ingredients before the degree? Now,
all right, chefs, have you cooked with any of those three ingredients before?
I've had them all. I've never cooked with kombucha, but I've cooked with hemp seeds, Yeah, and I've never cooked with Papa's, but I do get them every year to eat. Yeah.
So you just scoop them out and eat them.
I just scoop
You
them
just
out.
gotta scoop them out, eat them, yummy. That's it. All right, okay, cool. Chef, have you cooked with any of these 3 ingredients before? Which ones? What'd you do?
Sorry. The kombucha. I have used that.
The kombucha. Okay, what did you use it for in the past?
Just like, like pickling and,
Pickling. All right, cool. And hemp seeds like in a salad or something?
and like some meals like
I have hemp seeds, the hemp hearts in my smoothie every morning. Okay, go. Chef, any of these 3 ingredients be anything in your kitchen before? Okay, first time, all right. Okay, here we go. How are you doing? All right, are we ready?
I think we're tallying.
You're tallying.
We are tallying.
I actually do have some extra cocktails we want to do. We have some extra cocktails.
Oh, to get anybody who would like to try one of these lovely cocktails that you make yourself, yes.
Don't twist my arm.
So, I tell you, as I come back over to my side here, I'm going to stay on just as long to find out who won. Once we found out who won, me and my chef here. Once we find out that we won, we're in great shape.
I think we did.
Did you?
Yes.
You know what? I
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a little feedback from our judges for the chefs. Chefs, the judges are going to give you a little feedback.
Is this your first cooking
scores are being
competition?
tallied. So
Mine
this is
too.
not an indicator of
Mine
who
too.
won. This
I
is
learned
just
some things.
feedback from the
I've never
judge
tried
panel.
any of these things that we
And we're going to
cooked
start with
Exactly.
I didn't even know what pawpaw was.
Me neither. And I've been in Pennsylvania all my life, just about.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Here's the moment of truth.
Hello, Jeff and Kat. Yo, y'all definitely turned this dish up, right? The technique and the cook on that pasta is perfect, right? And the creativity from kind of getting that sweetness into the ricotta, as well as the sweetness that came off of the kombucha after you reduced it, was the perfect compliment to that candy shaped pasta, right? I'm gonna have to get your pasta recipe, man, because that was dope, all right? Chetna and Jessica.
I guess it was really good.
You know what's crazy?
He had to loosen his pants for that.
You know what's crazy? When I was in college, I broke a chair. Just like this guy. But Jessica and Chetna, oh my goodness, that was delicious. The spices and everything came through. The cook on the meatball was perfect. It wasn't dry. Whatever blend you put in that meatball was absolutely amazing. The yogurt had the perfect acidity. The sauce had the perfect sweetness. And it just complemented everything well. Everything comes together perfectly. You guys did an amazing job. I love that. Ruben and Jamie, we are, listen, man. That corn tortilla, listen, man, the technique on that is amazing, right? The cook on your steak was amazing, but everything on your dish was good, but it's the little nuances that makes the difference. Those pickled onions on top took that dish over the top. It made the dish make complete sense. And the cook on that steak and the time frame that you had was amazing, man. Great job. All of you guys did an amazing job.
I'm still eating.
Okay, wow. What makes this incredibly difficult, especially for me, is it's 3 completely different flavor profiles. So what it basically will come down to with the judges is just the preference, whatever judge favors one more dominant flavor than the other. Now, I can tell you, I can't tell you scores, but I will tell you that there was a difference of 1 point between a lot of all of this. So everything was done incredibly well. The presentation was incredible. This was very, very light, but perfect. I mean, it was subtle, wasn't overpowering. It was just enough. The steak was cooked perfectly. The tortilla was incredible. The corn, that tasted like an atomic bomb of flavor. Like it was like, boom! So, but those spices are very strong. They're very strong spices. So for me, it just comes down to everything was done correctly. It's just, what dish do I want to go back to again? I want to go back to all of them. And what dish, if I could only pick one, would I go to? That's basically what it came down to for me. But they were all really incredible.
I'll keep it very short because we do have results. It was really nice to see your personalities come through in each and every single dish. I thought that was the most impressive part. I'll start with Jamie and Ruben. How you got the smoky flavor on the steak was really impressive. It was something that made me want to take another bite. And it played so well off the acid from the onions and the sweetness from that corn. So I really applaud you on that. The pasta, Jeff, I didn't think you were going to get it done. I gotta be honest. But I really loved it. It was light, it was not very dense, and the filling was really beautiful, kind of melted in your mouth. And you had said there's a lot of butter, but it was perfect. It didn't seem overpowering, there didn't seem to be too much. And the nuttiness of the brown butter and the seeds was perfect. It was really beautiful. The meatball, I have to echo Chef's speak. It wasn't dry, it wasn't moist. Those spices came through beautifully, really just like an explosion of flavor. It was really, really lovely. The yogurt was a little tangy, the tomato sauce was a little sweet and smoky. It was fantastic. And you guys did great. None of these dishes was anything I would have made. So I think it was fantastic. Thank you so much again.
There you go. Great work, guys. Great work. Great work. And me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get your kind attention as we announce the winner of this culinary competition this evening. Everybody can just give me your full attention. We want to honor these folks who worked so hard to have a chance here tonight. I want to tell you that the point spread from first place to third place was 6 points. From first to second is 2 points. And you can see, these are all amazing dishes that any of us would be happy to pay for and devour, right? So, let me just tell you, the winner of the 2022 Stroud Center Bees Knees Culinary Competition is Jessica and Jenna. Congratulations. Oh, wow. I can see the crowd's happy about this. I don't know if they're happy or you're happy. Okay. Yes. We're going to have a raffle now, right?
Congratulations, guys. Great work, guys.
All right.
These are the winners of the 2022 Bees Knees competition.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment here, we need some photographs taken, and we're going to draw our raffle. Oh, are you bringing the basket to us? So the winners are drawing the winner of the raffle from their basket. So if you voted for Jessica and Chestnut, you have so many words. So many words.
Thank you so much.
If you voted for Jessica and Chestnut, you have a shot at winning the raffle this evening.
Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. It was awesome. It was awesome. Hey, when you listen to Power 99, this is who you're listening to. This is who she is.
Are we allowed to take entries this late into the raffle?
It was a lot of fun. I got to do this. Hopefully they'll ask me back next year where I'm gonna have it all figured out. I'll have this all figured out. Next time I'll know how to cook with kombucha. Everybody stay awesome. See you guys on Monday. Go Birds. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.